one of my favorite. Yeah. I catch him in the weirdest. I'll be up at 80 cameras. I'm not chief photographer for the city, so I'll catch him and he's like, should we be up here alone? Should we be up here alone? It's like, yeah, let's go cruise around, man. He's a great photographer.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's good to see so many friends here today. I see you're ready to welcome the new mayor of Seattle. I'm Joe McDermott, West Seattleite and chair of the King County Council. It's my privilege today to be able to introduce the county executive and the new mayor of Seattle as we begin a new chapter in our city's history. I know that Mayor Durkan is the right person at the right time, especially to listen to the voices of people across our entire city, including our voices in West Seattle. That's especially true as Seattle faces an affordability crisis. Too many families, many of whom have called Seattle home for generations, are being forced out. Too many are facing skyrocketing rents that are forcing them to choose between housing, food, healthcare, education, and other basic necessities. Too many Seattleites are experiencing homelessness. During her campaign, Mayor Durkan made tackling this affordability crisis a top priority. She reminded us that we can't wait to act on affordability, and she isn't wasting any time. It really is an honor to be here today as our new mayor takes action to make our city more affordable, more inclusive, and more united. please join me in welcoming fellow West Seattleite and King County Executive Dow Constantine and our new Mayor of Seattle, Jenny Durkan. Well, as Councilmember McDermott will recall along with me, West Seattle was once its own city. And so, as a native West Seattleite, I'm particularly thrilled to be able to help swear in our new mayor here in West Seattle. Let's hope it's a tradition we're beginning here tonight.
That's right.
Jenny, will you please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I, Jenny A. Durkan,
I, Jenny A. Durkan,
swear that I possess
swear that I possess
all the qualifications
all the qualifications
prescribed in the Seattle City Charter
prescribed in the Seattle City Charter
and the Seattle Municipal Code
and the Seattle Municipal Code
for the position of mayor,
for the position of mayor,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Washington,
the Constitution of the State of Washington,
and the Charter and ordinances
and the Charter and ordinances
of the City of Seattle,
of the City of Seattle,
and that I will faithfully conduct myself
and that I will faithfully conduct myself
as mayor
as mayor
for the City of Seattle.
for the City of Seattle.
Congratulations. Madam Mayor.
Hello, West Seattle. Oh, come on. Hello, West Seattle. There we go. That's better. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to my friends here. It is an honor to be here in West Seattle, to have the executive swear me in, to have Councilmember McDermott, who's been a longtime friend, be here. And I see so many friends. I am aware that West Seattle used to be its own city. I'm glad it is part of Seattle now. I can't tell you, I am so honored. I am so honored to be serving you and all of the people of Seattle. I am here in West Seattle, and before this I was in Rainier Beach. After this I will be in Chinatown International District, and then Phinney Ridge and Lake City, because I want to show that I will be the mayor of the people and of the city, and I will come to you. You will not have to come to City Hall. And I want to listen to you. I want to listen to your thoughts, your concerns, your dreams, your aspirations. And I want to tell all those people, whether you voted for me or not, I will work tirelessly for you, for building the kind of city that we want, the city that we need, the city that we hope and dream of for our children and the next generation. I know that we have enormous challenges ahead of us, but I also know to my bones that Seattle can not just meet those challenges, but build a better city than today. Again, thank you, King County Executive Dow Constantine, and to Joe McDermott. You know, when I came and I was thinking about my speech, I thought about the last woman mayor, Bertha Landis. 92 years it took. 92 years! It is too long, that's right. She quoted when she came in to say that her job was to build Seattle into a larger home. And I think that rings true today. We want to build Seattle into a place where everyone has a home, where everyone has a place. Yeah, that's right. Look, we are a vibrant, innovative, forward-looking city. We have great opportunities, but at the same time, too many people in our city are feeling pain. Too many people have been priced or pushed out of this city. We are seeing a city that we are literally rebuilding today. When we rebuild it, let's rebuild it into that inclusive, vibrant city that stands for those progressive values we all believe in. You know, the problems is growth in many ways. It outstripped our resources and our infrastructure. We've seen it in transportation. We've seen it in housing. We've seen it throughout our city. There's no easy solutions, and I will not pretend they were. If there were easy solutions, I'm not sure they would have elected a woman mayor. But our city has an indomitable spirit. We have always come back and we have always reinvented the future. We will continue to do that. We are a city that not just survived a great fire, we rebuilt into a better city. We were the jumping off point for the gold rush. And sorry, El Gore, you may have invented the internet, but we put it to work. We pretty much invented or reinvented air travel. First it was the airplanes, then it was how to book them online. We invented customer service, just ask Nordstrom's. Coffee, software, personal computers, online shopping, you name it. Yes, even the $4.99 roast chicken, right here in Seattle. But we have to invent a new future. We have to look at that horizon and think, what kind of city do we want to be? Those decisions we're making today will mold what kind of city we are tomorrow. Our mission is clear. We have to be that city where everyone has a home, just like Mayor Landis said. So while I will travel many parts of the city today, I want everyone to remember, from my first day, I believe there is only one Seattle. There are many neighborhoods that have very different feels to them, different backgrounds, different people living there, but we are all neighbors. And while we have disagreements sometimes, that happens sometimes in Seattle. Come on, that's funny. We have to remember our common bonds and our common purpose will always be stronger than our differences or our challenges. We can rebuild Seattle to be that city of the future that we all want for the next generation. So together we're going to tackle issues like affordability. We will try to find homes for all the homeless who are experiencing such sad plights on our streets, in tents, and in vehicles. And we will ensure that we restore that bond of trust between the police department and the people it serves. We will make sure that we deliver those basic services that everyone demands of their government. During this campaign, I told you in my first days, I would attack the issues of affordability, including the hard work of making the promise of America real. One of those is extending the 13th year college scholarship program to include 2 years of college for every graduate of Seattle Public Schools. I will be, after this, signing the executive order that puts the framework and pace that starts putting that program together so we can be delivering it as quickly as possible to the families and kids who need that opportunity. Now, it's a first step, but it's not the last step. We have to work together to tackle this on many, many fronts. As I said, there are no easy solutions. Many of the challenges we're facing were years in the making. We are the microwave generation, but a lot of this is going to take some slow baking from all of us. We will have to be working together. And the challenges to Seattle don't just come from inside our city. There will be times when we in Seattle and we in the county will have to stand up to our president, Mr. Trump. So let me say this and let me be clear. Seattle and this mayor will not be bullied. We will not be told what to do or how to treat people. And while we are not spoiling for a fight, we will never back down from doing what is right. We will stand up for the things we believe in. And what are some of those things? We'll start with, we believe in science. We believe in justice for all. For all. We believe that our city, our country, our state is best when we pull together and are united, not when we seek to divide. And we know that we will not let anyone stand in the way of our progressive values. So throughout this campaign, I asked all of you to share with me your thoughts, your concerns, and I heard over and over again, listen, just listen. So starting today, I want to tell you, I will listen. I want to hear from you. I will be back to West Seattle many times. You'll probably be tired of seeing me. But we need to hear from you because Seattle really is the city of the people, and we will return it to the people. Our challenges are real. They sometimes are daunting, but not for us. I know in my bones what a great city we are. And in case you missed it over the last 6 months, I love Seattle. I love Seattle. I know, and I am so excited about what we are going to do together. So now, my first act as mayor will be right here in West Seattle, where I will sign an executive order to help those families who are struggling today to be able to have rent and housing for themselves. Because as I said, we need urgent action, we cannot delay, and so this will be my first executive order, and I think some people are gonna come up for this. So thank you very much to everyone for being here. Seattle to help those people who are just one missed check away from losing their homes, and to make sure that those who have waited the longest and are really struggling know that they will have a place in Seattle. Woo! It will take time to put this in place, but action starts today. So I'm honored to be able to sign this with these great people behind me who have really done so much work on this already.